Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is your weekly horoscope for the week starting Monday the 18th of July and going through until Sunday the 24th of July. So it's really nice to be with you today. I'm at the Abbey again. It's a bit cold today, and I think it might start raining soon, so fingers crossed I don't get wet doing this forecast for you. So I've had a look at this week, what's coming up, and again, just if you're new to these weekly horoscopes, it's nice to have you with us. And the way these work is that I look at what's going on in the heavens via the transits and what's connecting with what, and how that's going to impact us all as people living on planet Earth. Okay, so it's kind of like an astrological weather report. Now, this week, the moon, it moves through the last three signs of the zodiac. It moves through Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, and then on Sunday it moves into Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. So Western astrology is based on the seasons, Aries being the beginning of the new year, spring, new energy, things coming to life, things starting up again. And then by the time it gets to the end of the zodiac, things are slowing down, things are dying, things are quietening down, okay? So immediately this week is going to have the sense of winding down, things kind of becoming quieter and more still, which is a big change to last week, because last week was all about fire and passion and real kind of drama and movement and excitement. Okay, so on Monday the 18th of July, you'll notice that you're going to very likely feel very diligent, very critical of what you should be doing, what you have on your to-do list, and you're going to be feeling very sober, clear, serious point of view, kind of perspective on your life. And you're going to really take things very seriously, and any work that you do is going to be likely or have a kind of feeling to it that you're working to change your life in some way, okay? So it's really, really serious. If you're expecting to tell jokes and to be the life of the party, it's very unlikely on Monday because it's going to feel like a serious day. So the moon is in Capricorn. It sextiles Neptune in Pisces and conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn. So those two outer planets are really serious, heavy energy. And then also Mercury in Leo trines Saturn in Sagittarius. So there's a lot of assessment, looking at things as this is what it is, this is serious, I'm going to work it, I'm going to change it, I'm going to do it. So yes, it is a good time to go to work, it is a good time to deal with difficult, serious, adult, grown-up stuff, contracts, money, sorting out your direct debits, doing all the serious stuff that sometimes isn't so fun. Okay, so it's a good time. And Monday, in terms of the week, that's pretty good for Monday anyway. Hi tourists in the back. Okay. Tuesday the 19th of July, there's still that sense of diligence and hard work, but that's disrupted kind of by the chaos of Uranus. So on Tuesday the full moon occurs. The full moon is when the moon reaches its fullest point, and it showers us with its energy. So it's showering us with its Capricorn energy, but Uranus, the outer planet of chaos and disruption, it forms a square with this full moon, okay? So they form a relationship, and they're actively kind of creating friction and tension between each other. Uranus is the eccentric, it's the rebel, it's the thing that says, I want to destroy everything, I want to disrupt everything. In Aries, it's got a lot of power, it's got a lot of oomph behind it, okay, and it connects with this moon on this day. So you'll feel that, yes, you are still in this diligent, hardworking mode, but you may feel like things are kind of getting out of control a little bit, or things are beyond your grasp, beyond your reach, and that's Uranus kind of messing with you a little bit. So there will be a sense of chaos, and like almost like, you know, that you're holding on to something and it's trickling through your fingers, you're losing it. So it's very important to be aware of that on this day, and not to be like, oh, you know, I'm going to hang on for dear life, because you can't hang on to it. So accept the things you cannot change, be really clear on you being powerless over certain things in your life, and accept that you don't have control over every little thing. Because if you try and go up against Uranus, you're not going to have a great time. It's really strong, it's really powerful. Now, so this full moon happens in Capricorn at 22:58, and remember, these forecasts are based on Greenwich Mean Time. I'm in Europe, so I'm using the Greenwich Mean Time kind of time zone. And the full moon also, it happens at 27 degrees. I made a note of that. 27, 2 and 7 is 9, and 9 is spirituality and completion. So your sense of diligence, your sense of hard work is almost spiritual in nature. You're that grounded. You're that realistic. So again, what doesn't work with grounded and realistic? Major flights of fancy, major imagination, jokes, laughter, things being easy and fun. This isn't the week for that. These 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, they're going to feel super fun and light. They're going to feel heavy, practical, and diligent. So, if you're not going to have fun anyway, then do all the boring stuff that you have to do. Like go pay your electric bill. We all have to do that kind of stuff. So it's a good day to really be serious and to get things done. Wednesday, we're moving forward now, and this is really interesting because that chaos that you started to experience on Tuesday, it's really liberated you now from this sense of hard work and diligence, and it's a day of selflessness. And as they say in the 12-step traditions, it's freedom from the bondage of self. So it's almost like you're escaping all of this tough, harsh energy within yourself, and you really become a free spiritual entity. And on Wednesday you may have this sense of you're floating around and you're free, and there's a whole new vista of possibilities open to you, and things really open up and you're able to see things again for the newness, for the opportunities that they have. So this is partially because the moon moves into Aquarius at 11 minutes past 3 in the morning. And then the moon also opposes Venus and Mercury, both of which are in Leo. So the moon is opposite those two planets, okay? So you're not going to be driven, you're almost going to be beyond good and evil. You're going to feel like a totally free entity. And Aquarius is wonderful because it's all about bringing in the new, bringing in the latest. It can be in terms of technology, the latest gadgets, but it's also the latest ideas, the latest new concept that is there for humanity and that's there for all of us. So yes, you are selfless, you are this free entity, but you also have ideas about other people, humanity, how you can be of service, how you can implement your own energy to help other people. That is heightened on Thursday. You're now going to feel not so much floaty and at ease and just let's look at new ideas, let's contemplate the possibilities. On Thursday, you're going to feel driven and prompted to do things for other people. So you're going to take on that responsibility. It's like, it's up to me to make these changes. It's up to me to do something good for other people. Okay? And that is because the moon is now in Aquarius still, and it squares Mars in Scorpio. And it also quincunxes Jupiter in Virgo. So you're going to feel very kind of emotionally driven to take practical action that is useful and helpful to other people. So again, if you're doing anything with other people, the best days of this week to focus on or to make plans for that is Wednesday and Thursday, because you're going to feel your most generous and your most giving. Now, Friday is a complicated day, and this is the most challenging day of the week so far. It represents real internal conflict. So you have been in this mode of selfless giving and being of service to other people, but now at the same time what starts to come in is the focus on self and being back in the bondage of self, so to speak, your own desires. And because the two clash and go head to head, there may be a sense of frustration. Do I go and do things for other people, or do I do something for myself? Which way should I go? And there's going to be that sense of being pushed and pulled and not knowing exactly which way to turn. The moon is in Pisces now on Friday the 22nd. It moves into Pisces at 8:36 in the morning. Again, GMT time. It squares Saturn in Sagittarius, and the Sun moves into Leo at 9:31 a.m. So happy birthday to all the Leos watching this. The next couple of days, well, the next month or so is now going to be your time. This is when you guys really come and are able to let your light shine. So happy birthday to all the Leos watching. But again, on Friday, that Leo energy pushes against all this, winding down energy, and we're starting the shift now from everything getting smaller and quieter and calming down, and now we've got all this new fiery energy coming in. So the Leo is all about fire and action and passion, and then as we're moving towards Sunday, we've got that Aries energy. So we're on the cusp here between endings and new beginnings, and that takes a little bit of adjustment, getting used to. So don't expect everything to click into place 100% on Friday or to make super sense. It's going to be somewhat challenging. Now, Saturday, again, this is an odd day because what I've written here in my notes is that you may be very susceptible to gloom and despair. And if you ever watch my videos and horoscopes, I'm not the kind of person who dwells on gloom and despair, because I've been there and done that, and I look at the positives. I look at what you can use these things with, okay? So along with that gloom and despair, I think there may be bad dreams, nightmares reappearing and coming up in your consciousness, but these are dreams, negative dreams, that are designed to detox. It's letting go. So I made a video on dreams, what do dreams mean, because I think dreams are very important. You get prophetic dreams, you get dreams that just make sense of the day, where you're filtering things through, and there are other dreams where you're letting go of stuff and you're detoxing. On Saturday the 23rd, it's the time to detox negative stuff, and it's like the dark night of the soul before the light. Okay, so on Sunday, we've got that Aries energy coming in. You're really at the depths now. You're in the darkest period, you know, before the light, it has to be dark. In the middle of winter, it's cold and freezing, and there is no food before the spring, before things blossom again. So we're at a very changeable time, and this is a really good day to look at difficult things within you. You know, if there are unresolved issues, we're all unhealed in some way. As a human being, that's the nature of what it means to be a human being, that we're all unhealed in some way. And if there's something that really causes you problems on a day-to-day basis, and you haven't been able to identify what that is, Saturday, and I'm sorry to be a little bit macabre here, but it's a good day to dig around in the wound, in the thing that is painful to you, because sometimes you have to go into the pain, into the depths of despair, to pluck it out like a weed by the root and to get rid of it. So Saturday is going to be a day where you're inward anyway, inward looking. There is gloom and all of this kind of energy floating around. So use the opportunity to detox. And if there are things, like I said, like let's say you're a compulsive gambler and you've never understood why. Well, that in that example, it's because it's an illness and addiction is addiction. But like, let's say if you always manipulate your family members and you realize that about yourself and you don't know why you do it, you don't want to do it, then it's a great time, it's a great day to meditate on that and say, why is this? Why do I do this? Let's look at the reasons, and even though that doesn't feel comfortable at all, you will get good messages from that and you'll be able to detox it and let it go. So Saturday, kind of tough. Then finally we and let me tell you what's going on astrologically on this day. So the moon is in Pisces and it sextiles Pluto in Capricorn. The moon also conjuncts Neptune in Pisces, and it opposes Jupiter in Virgo. And that's why we've got this lack of focus on the practical real, and we've got total focus on the emotional, on the inner. So focus on that for greatest results and biggest success. Finally, Sunday the 24th of July, there's a renewal of energy, there's new drive, renewed purpose, looking ahead, moving forward. You're looking ahead, but you're not just looking ahead, you're also taking action to get there, and you're moving forward now. So the dark night of the soul is ended, you're now back in the light, you're moving forward and you're ready to continue and to move forward. The moon goes into Aries at 12:34, so just after lunchtime GMT. The moon trines the sun in Leo, so the moon and the sun, when they form a connection, it's life, you know, it's mother and father, it's night and day, it's birth and death, it's really the very substance of what we've got here on planet Earth. And also the moon trines Saturn in Sagittarius. So yes, you're looking ahead, you've got a clear vision of where you want to go, and you start actually moving forward in that direction. So it's a good day to get things started, to get things moving again. Okay, so that is it for the week. Let's watch these two guys walking past. Yes, that's it for the week. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and you can order your reading with me there. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, youtube.com/tarot astrology. You'll be notified of new videos coming out, and also the more subscribers I have, the more it helps the channel, because new videos show up more easily. I know other people have disagreed with that, but that's been my experience. So please subscribe, I'd be ever so grateful. I also do live tarot readings on Facebook. So I do astrology and tarot and numerology, but on Facebook I do these live sessions where you can ask me questions live and I pull a card to answer your question. So check that out. It's facebook.com/GregoryScott444. It's getting a bit windy now. All these people are like in these huge winter jackets, and I'm here in my t-shirt. So yeah, check that out. Have a wonderful week. If you want to get in touch with me, you can also send me an email. It's readings@gregoryscott.co.uk. And I hope you have a great week. Check out the daily tarot readings. Also check out your monthly horoscope for your sign of the zodiac. And I'll speak to you soon. All the best. Bye.